Hey guys, so I am going to be doing a readathon, and I've done a lot of different readathons, but they're typically like based on 24 hours, 48 hours, and I just read as much as possible. Well, this weekend I'm going to be doing a different type of readathon, and it's hosted by an account that I've never done a readathon through, and it's 25 in 5, and typically you are supposed to try and read 25 hours in 5 days. But I'm doing a mini one. I wanted to start out with a mini one so I could get a feel for it, and it's 8 and 2. So basically in the next 2 days I'm going to try and read 8 hours. Go on, I just want to apologize for the way I look. I was just traveling back from Florida to Indiana, so yeah, I'm kind of a mess right now, so just ignore that. I wanted to do this readathon because I'm kind of curious how easy or how hard this will be. I somewhat pay attention to how many pages I read in a day, but I never pay attention to the amount of time I read, and I'm kind of curious, like, is this going to be hard? Is this going to be easy? Because I'm not really sure what even close to my average is how much I read per day, so I'm kind of curious to see, like I said, how hard or easy this will be for me. So this is my TBR currently. I'm reading this for school and I have to finish it for Monday. I have about 50 pages left, so this is first priority. I'm not going to read anything else until I finish this. This is an absolute priority. It'll take me a little bit longer to read this than like normal books, and I won't have as great as attention span. I do find the story somewhat interesting, but the writing doesn't flow as nicely as lots of the other books I read for me. So yeah, this one I might need to take more breaks, but once I'm done with this I plan for the reading to start flowing better. And this is my next book on my TBR. I think I'm like on page 12. I started reading a little while ago. But the problem I have was reading this, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I kind of want to read A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. They're right over there. I just finished A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'm just so involved with that world, but it's such a struggle because this is my favorite series of all time, and I really need to read this. So I'm definitely going to try and read this, but if I find myself keep thinking about A Court in Thorns and Roses world, and I really feel like reading that, I will just stop reading this and go into that because I'm not going to fall into a reading slump. But I feel like once I get into this, I'll be right in this world since this is like my favorite series of all time. But yeah, I'm just really into A Court of Thorns and Roses right now. But I need to get back into the School for Good and Evil because, like I said this like 50 times, but it's my favorite series of all time. So yeah, I'm definitely planning to get a good chunk of this in during this readathon. So it is currently Friday night. It's 6:30 at night. The readathon will start tomorrow. I'm not going to stay up until midnight to start reading. I'm just going to go to bed at a reasonable time, and when I wake up Saturday morning, I will start the readathon. So I will see you guys then. Fluffy. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick, if you watched my last video, it was where I went to Hogwarts, and in that video I mentioned I got the Hermione Granger wand there, and I didn't get a chance to show it because it was put away, so here it is. It's really exciting because I love Hermione Granger. I dress up as her. I've dressed up as her twice now for Halloween and when I went to Hogwarts, so yeah, I was really excited to get her actual wand. And then this is my old wand. It was really no one's from Harry Potter. It was just like a wand. It was starting to crack, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to get another wand. But also, like I said, I wanted Hermione Granger's. But yeah, this one's really cool because it lights up, though. That's what I really like about this one. But I don't know how long it's going to work because it has a crack. And if that cracks, the light isn't going to work anymore. And then it'll just look like that, which will be kind of stupid. I think the handle is really cool in this one, but I'm so excited to have Hermione Granger's wand. It's so beautiful. So ignore that the cover is on here. Sometimes I find it annoying to read with like covers on books, so I took it off. But I haven't finished Into the Wild yet, but I was feeling kind of stressed and I just felt like reading. So I wanted to read something enjoyable and something to relax me. So I only read a little over 10 pages because I actually have a lot to do today. Probably not the best time to do a readathon, but I know I'll have more time tomorrow, and I'm just going to keep trying to take as many opportunities as I can to read. Try and not give spoilers and everything, which is pretty easy considering I'm only 24 pages into it. But Professor Dovey finally gave Sophie some of the credit she deserved in the last book that she didn't get, or in the last few books, and I'm really happy about that because everybody thinks she's so bad, and I don't think she's as bad as a person as people make her out to be. Like, no, she's definitely not perfect. I mean, no one's perfect, but she's made a lot of mistakes, but she does care about her friends and tries to do stuff for them, and she finally got that credit, and I'm so happy about that. And yeah, I'm so excited to keep reading this. And I don't think I mentioned that I am 34 minutes into reading, so I definitely still have a lot of reading to do, which is really exciting. But yeah, at 34 minutes. So we got our robes on that we got from Universal Studios. And yeah, so there are Hogwarts robes, and we're about to have a Harry Potter marathon today. I actually don't know how many movies. We'll probably just watch the first one, but we're gonna start rewatching Harry Potter again because being at Hogwarts made us both want to do that. So we're gonna do that right now. Hey guys, so it's Sunday at like 12:30, and I've only read 45 minutes. So yeah, that sucks. I always struggle with readathons because life just always seems to happen so hard when I try and do readathons. But I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, and this totally doesn't work at all, but I'm just playing this by my own rules. My boyfriend came over yesterday and we started a Harry Potter marathon, and we watched 2 movies, and they're Harry Potter movies, and Harry Potter and books are kind of one and the same almost. Like, Harry Potter is a bookish thing, so we watched like 4.5 hours of Harry Potter yesterday, so I'm gonna include that as my reading in the readathon. So I've read 5 hours and 15 minutes, which is totally cheating and not accurate, but we're just gonna go with that. So today I have to read 2 hours and 45 minutes to finish this readathon, and I'm totally just like cheating at this, but like I said, life happens. So if I can read 2 hours and 45 minutes today, I will be happy and content. So today, obviously, my plan is to read 2 hours and 45 minutes. Me and my mom have to go get stuff for my prom dress. I cannot imagine spending like $300 in a prom dress, and I just can't do it. And I know there's cheaper ones, but all the cheaper ones I've looked at I just don't really like. So my mom has a prom dress from when she was younger, and if we can fix it to fit me, I'm gonna wear that, and I'm really hoping I can because it's really pretty, and even better, it's free for me to wear. We just have to buy a few things because it's too small on me. Yeah, it's like we can't zip it, so we're gonna corset it in the back, so we need to get the material for that today. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much my whole plans for today. Actually, I have a lot of laundry to put away, like a lot, because we just got back from vacation. There's a few little odds and ends I still have to do. I feel like there's a lot more. Like, there's so much going on, honestly. My room kind of stinks from my cats right now. We're trying to figure out why, and yeah, so that really sucks. So I actually have a lot to deal with today, but hopefully I can get in the 2 hours and 45 minutes, and if somehow I accomplish that and still have time, I kind of want to write today, but that's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, wish me luck with all this. Just me, or does this eyebrow look darker than this one? If that is the case, I'm definitely gonna go fix that. But yeah, I just noticed that. I was watching back the video I just recorded. I'm like, this eyebrow looks darker than the other one. This eyebrow is definitely darker, so I'm gonna go fix that. I'm sorry you guys had to watch that train wreck of that, but I'm not re-recording that.
Like maybe just like a little bit like that.
Yeah. Hey guys, so it is like 8:15 at night, so I don't have a lot of time left because I still have to put away some laundry, make my bed, and take a shower. But I have an hour and 36 minutes in, plus the 4.5 hours of Harry Potter. I can't math. Give me a second. It gives me 6. Yeah, so I have 2 more hours to go. I don't know if I'm going to achieve that or not, but I'm going to try. after I get a few things done, I'm gonna start reading in the School for Good and Evil Crystal of Time. I haven't got a lot of reading in this because I've had to read my school book, but I did finish that. So I'm so relieved that that's finished and out of the way, and I rated it 3 out of 5 stars. I found the topic interesting, but the writing style wasn't my favorite, so that's why I decided 3 out of 5. So yeah, I'm so excited to start reading this. I'm only on page 24, so yeah, not very far into it, but from what I've read, it's so good, and oh, I'm so ready to read this. Oh, this is a really random comment, but I just wanted to include this because I kind of keep thinking about this. So, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but his name, or the name he goes by now, is Andy Black, and when I was super emo back in middle school, I listened to Black Veil Brides like all the time, and he was the lead singer. Now he kind of does his own thing, and I just listened to the song Ghost of Ohio like 2 days ago maybe, and it's so good. And I watched an interview he did, and also from that video, it was actually more of the video than the interview that made me think this. And I know he's not like an actor, he just makes music, but if A Court of Thorns and Roses ever becomes a movie, I really hope he plays Reese, because like literally the way he looks now is kind of how I picture Reese looking when I read the book. So like I really hope somehow that happens. I'd literally never be upset ever again in my life if that somehow happened, but there's no way that's happening because he's not even an actor. But like, oh my gosh, he would fit that part so good, and I just keep thinking about how well he would play that part. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you'll probably understand. I don't mean back from when he was Black Veil Brides, he doesn't really fit that part, but like now that he's like Andy Black and the music he does now and like his music videos, just like that is how I picture Reese from A Court of Thorns and Roses looking like. I don't know, I just keep thinking about it. If you guys know who I'm talking about, and if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses, let me know if I'm crazy or if you guys see it too. Just realized I put my retainer thing and I still had to record, and I should just probably take it out, but I'm gonna make this entertaining and try and talk with it in. At least took the top one out so you could understand me. So I'm going to give you guys 2 little tips with readathons. 1, don't start a readathon right after traveling when you have a lot to get done, because when you travel for over a week and then you get home and you have school that Monday, you have a lot to do. Secondly, don't read a required book that you're not extremely excited about over a readathon. That's like my biggest mistake, because it was so hard to stay focused for long, and it was hard to read that much at once. But also, I mean, even if I wouldn't have had that book to read and just got to read what I want, I just didn't have that much time in the day because of everything else I had to get done. But I do feel like it would have went better if I would have not had the required reading. I'm not saying that if those 2 factors wouldn't have happened, I would have gotten to 8 hours, but I definitely would have done better. I think I got to like 1 hour and 40 minutes in reading, but then I did watch the 4.5 hours of Harry Potter, which that doesn't really count, but I'm counting it, so give me a second here. I don't really math, so it's like 6 something, which if instead of watching the Harry Potter movies it was actually reading, I'd be happy with that, but because it was watching movies, I'm not very proud of that. But anyways, I definitely plan to do a readathon like this again, but I'm going to make sure that I have the correct circumstances, that I have plenty of time that weekend, and I'm actually reading stuff I enjoy. Like I said, not saying I would have been able to reach the 8 hours, but I feel like it definitely would have been better. So yeah, I plan to do this again, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me fail, because that's probably entertaining for you guys, but for me it makes me feel kind of bad. But like I said, I was so busy. It wasn't like just me being lazy. I guess it was a little bit, but I was truly really busy, so that's gonna be my excuse for this failed readathon. I fail a lot of readathons. That should be like, that's like my channel's thing pretty much. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm getting tired. Bye.